I mentioned in a previous video that my history with Goosebumps is all over the place. I will probably revisit that at some point in the future for more clarification. Just to give you guys a quick update, I knew I was going to do stuff with book reviews and whatever, but life got in the way. But now I'm pretty much more or less back on track, and with a little bit of spare cash on hand, I decided to buy a couple of these Goosebumps packs, which feature re-releases of some of the older titles from the original Goosebumps series. Though I have noticed that this one, Don't Feed the Vampire, is Give Yourself Goosebumps Adventure. Have no idea why this is actually in the collection. This should be put in a separate Goosebumps collection, one which just has the adventure books present. And let's see, where else? What else? Oh yes, here we go. This one. Attack of the Graveyard Ghouls. Now, if memory serves correct, this was Goosebumps 2000, not the original Goosebumps. Much in the same way that... what's in the secondary pack? Let's see, where are we? Here we go. Yep, The Haunted Car. This was also Goosebumps 2000 book, so this wasn't part of the original Goosebumps series. And I have also picked up the first 6 books in the Slappy World series, so never encountered these ones before. So this will be my first taste of the Slappy World Sideline universe, I guess you could call it. Also, I've noticed that there's no actual proper numbering system to these books, unlike in the original series from the 90s, which did feature a numbering system which was different for us here in the UK compared to the American numbering system. And since I'm actually a big fan of order, I will probably restructure all of these in the original 90s release, numbering order for that. That being said, which ones haven't I actually read during the original time? Well, this one, definitely. The Abominable Snowman of Pasadena. I remember missing out on this one in its original form. Attack of the Graveyard Ghouls, obviously. This one was another one that I have done. Yes, granted, I have done a video on Shock Run Shock Street and Vampire Breath. This will be my first reintroduction to the original One Day at Horrorland, since I have actually since I've managed to conclude the entire Horrorland series by now. But I haven't actually put up those videos yet. But we'll get to it eventually. Oh, and yes, we've also got some of the original Mummy books, which I will be doing a separate video on. I know that I've already done The Haunted Mask previously, but this time around I'm going to actually be rereading this and pairing it up with its Horrorland counterpart, as well as a book called Haunted Mask Most Wanted, or something of that nature. At some point in the future, from this particular collection, I would say that The Haunted Car is the one which I haven't actually read. And then that's pretty much more or less about it. Otherwise, I'm familiar with the rest of the books in this collection as... Oh, yeah, hold on. Not familiar with this one, but like I said, I'll deal with this in a separate video as well. And first 6 books from the Slappy World series. That's also going to be a very new experience. Well, not really, but hey, whatever. And yes, I know I was supposed to get back on Christopher Pike's a couple of his teenage young adult novels and stuff, as well as the R.L. Stine Super Chiller Fear Street books and whatnot. But again, life got in the way, certain things needed to be dealt with. But I am sort of semi back on track, as well as getting things set up for a comic book convention that will be coming up in August, whereby I will be selling off a variety of items. Action figures, comic books, stuff of that nature. But just to give you a little glimpse, as you can see, Spawn figures. Joker, all of these. Phantom of the Opera figure. Universal Monsters. Harley Quinn. Joker. So yeah, I'm going to be setting up there as well, so for those who are interested, I'll see you next time.